The scorching sun beats down on another Brazil day. Two friends run scrambling through miles of people on the streets. The taller one runs in front, knowing that this is his last day. They question left and right, asking frantically, "Where is it? Where is it?" Where is it they could find the treasure? Being led misguidedly dozens of times, they stumble to one market. The owner offers jerseys, shoes of the finest, but is nothing that they wanted. The taller friend is about to walk off, feeling though they missed their chance. Finally, the shorter friend points to the shelf. They found it. A bright green Brazilian hat. Now he has caught the true treasure. He could remember Brazil forever. Just as this Brazilian hat allows me to remember my adventures, hats are a very important object in my life. I'd like to clarify how this hat is comparable to me by its color and by its speech. To begin, my Brazilian hat is comparable to me by its color. As you can see, the color of my hat is bright green. Bright green represents me because I am always, if not usually, optimistic. I always try to laugh when things are hard, and I always try to look positively in my bad situations. These were one of the things I have learned when I was in Brazil, struggling to speak the language. Many times I had to be positive and see my progression in speaking Portuguese when no one else could. The bright green color not only represents optimism, but also represents nature. The green represents nature in me because I am always trying to live life lively. I'm always trying to go outdoors, to be active, and to play sports. Ever since I was a little kid, I have loved to go outside. I love to go camping, to go hiking, and to play soccer and basketball. The color bright green is comparable to me because of its optimism and the fact that I love to go outdoors. Next, the other way my Brazilian hat is comparable to me is by its speech. One of the first things that you notice when you look at my hat is the words that are written on it. The words that are written on it which say, Brazil, in big print, but in cursive writing. My Brazilian hat resembles my speech because instead of saying obnoxiously Brazil in big, huge, bold letters, it says it casually, but big enough that the letters are seen. This symbolizes me in my speech that while I am casual in speaking, I make known clearly my thoughts and feelings to others. The last word on my hat is the word champion, written in the smallest of print. This resembles my speech because I am not boastful about my achievements, but that I know who I am. Although I am not boastful about things, I keep to myself my one and true identity. That is, I am a champion, and I know my potential and my capabilities. To wrap things up, I love my Brazilian hat. I love my Brazilian hat because my Brazilian hat represents my personality and my speech. Not just that, but my Brazilian hat represents the experiences and wonderful food people that I've met in Brazil. And thinking about other hats, I'm especially glad that I chose this one. I'm especially glad because, after all, like the great hat advertisement says, a great hat speaks for itself.